local dandy, and Swansea. So the woman at my Airbnb yesterday told me that the Heart of Wales line is worth going on, and it's really scenic. It's about a 4-hour train ride from Shrewsbury to Swansea, where I literally know nothing about this place. So far it's a lot bigger than I was expecting, just seeing it from the train. All I know is that there is a castle and it's by the ocean. So let's go to the ocean and see the castle on the way. It's kind of windy, so hopefully the audio isn't too bad here. I have no idea where I'm going necessarily. I'm just assuming that in a seaside town that if you're going downhill, it's probably a good bet that you're going to go to the ocean. So we'll just wander this way. The shoulder of mutton. Great Super Mario graffiti there. Paint over Swansea. Probably to paint over all the dilapidated buildings and stuff that I've seen so far. It's also very, very windy at times. It almost blew my hat off, so hopefully it doesn't turn out too bad. Oh, the King's Arms. I went to the King's Head yesterday. Just turned the corner and here's the castle. Of course, as soon as I turned the corner, the wind kicked up as well. So maybe I'll just mute over this. Pretty cool. Way older than I was expecting it to be. There was a castle in Shrewsbury as well that looked like it had been taken care of. Not that this hasn't been taken care of, I just think this one's a lot older. The one in Shrewsbury, I think, was continued to be used as training and stuff. It is dangerous to climb on the stonework. I'm sure that doesn't stop a lot of people though. Looks pretty climbable, pretty scalable. Big skyscraper right behind it. Pretty sweet that it's right in the middle of town. So I guess the castle was started construction in 1290. So yeah, it is very, very old. Pretty sweet though. A lot cooler than I was expecting. And there's no entry fee. You also can't really go inside of it all that much just because it's so old. So burnt down. Maybe not burned down. It's made of stone. Five Guys right across the way too. It's pretty cool. It's the King's Five Guys. And keeping with the theme of the UK so far, with just not appetizing restaurant names, we have Slug and Lettuce. Slug and Lettuce. Nice courtyard in front of the castle, still there. Sweet fountain right in front of the castle in that courtyard. There's actually a Caribbean restaurant up here. So I think that that is what I'm gonna have. It sounds bizarre to have Caribbean food in Wales. All right, so got some goat curry, coconut rice, ordered a side of sweet plantains, got all the hot sauces, and it started raining since I came in here. So good time to eat some Caribbean food. All in all, I think this cost me 13 pounds, maybe a little bit less than that, so about $16, a little expensive, but not a big deal. Hopefully the rain lets up though. All right, so just finished that late lunch, that curry goat with rice. The fried plantains really the spot. That was probably the best meal that I've had so far on this trip though, honestly. I was talking to the waiter. He said that this is actually kind of a bad neighborhood. He said a lot of drug addicts pass out in here during the day. So I'm gonna try my luck and we're just gonna go down to the waterfront still. I don't think it's too far. So we'll go check it out and then we'll go back to the train station. Sun's finally poking through again. So quite the blue house over there in the corner. Quite the building in front of it too. We will walk up there. I think that's where the ocean is. All the signs are in both Welsh and English on the other side. I have no idea how to read Welsh, so I'm just gonna say that top one says, I'm going to Abertawe. Turns out that building's a hotel and a restaurant. Oh, don't want to walk in their picture. Always got to look both ways when I'm crossing the street here because I always forget the people driving the wrong side. Schooner in. I'm down with that. Must mean we're getting close to the water. Really cool pedestrian bridge. There's all the boats. This is just some sort of harbor. I think that the ocean is that way though, out there. Not really feeling like I'm gonna walk all the way down there. Do have to trek my way back to the train station to head off to Cardiff. A lot of nice houses up on the hills over there and then over here behind that building. All right, I think that pretty much concludes the brief walking tour of Swansea, Wales. Came here with no expectations of it. I thought the castle was really cool. It does have kind of a rundown vibe at times. Don't know if you saw one of the earlier clips where I was just walking, not really talking. Looked like a drug addict poked his head around the corner, so now I'm walking on the other side of the street from him. But what would I rate it? I'd say the castle is definitely worth swinging in and checking out. I'd say if you're hungry, that Caribbean restaurant was really good. So I'd swing in for lunch, check out the castle, and then leave. Not too much here. So I'd probably rate it. Let's go with a 3 out of 6 curried goats.